Hey guys, we got another video here. We already did the Geo 2.1 versus the Geo 3, and now we're going to do the die rotor versus the Spire. So the rotor just goes and goes and goes. I want to say force feeding, like it doesn't stop. It just goes and goes and goes. And then the Virtue Spire, it's the G-force activated, which means kick, so it's like it's off now, but it goes by the kick. That's how it spins, by the kick vibration. I'd say for feeding, or like, well, yeah, for feeding, I'd give it to Spire just because it's bigger. I don't have no speed feed at the moment, but it's a lot bigger than what the rotor is. So I mean, it's more surface area, more ways to put the paint in, and get all of it in, instead of just cut out for a pod like how the rotor is. Maintenance, I'd have to say I'd give it either or, because the Spire, you pop the lid off, pull a little tab, and out it comes. I'm trying to think, you can just pretty much wash it with a hose or whatever, spray this part, because this is what has all your electronics. Then you just simply pop it back in, and you pop the lid back on, like a shaboodle. And then with the Spire, you can get into modes off of it. You can get into modes like that, and just change out modes. Like, there's a bunch of different modes. And with the Spire, you can turn the light off. Like if you're gonna play a night game scenario, like in Charleston, like what we're gonna do in November, you can turn the light off. And then it also serves as an anti-jam button, where just like that. And then the rotor, it just spins and spins and spins. And maintenance, you have to pop a tab, you have to push a button in. And I've owned both, so I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. Then you got this piece in here. Then you have to take this off, and then move 2 tabs, and the whole shebang. But I don't want to take it all off. So then, and they both take three AA batteries. Battery life, I would give it to
Spire still on.
Thank you, cameraman. Battery life, I would probably give it to the Spire, just because it doesn't keep going and going and going as much, and it lasts longer. I haven't changed batteries probably since, what's this month? June? February, I want to say February. I haven't changed batteries since February, and it's still going strong.
Is that a Rainbow Dash on your phone there?
Yeah, dude. Rainbow Dash all day, every day.
Rainbow Dash.
And we got the Emma photography sticker. You know, that's our photographer. I mean, whenever we plan tournaments, he's our photographer for us. Compact, how compact it is, I don't know what to give it to. I'd probably give it to Spire, just because it's a little bit longer. It's not like a bubble sitting on top of your gun. It's like more longer. Now I guess I'll just throw it on the guns so you can see what I mean. How with the Spire, it's just how it looks, I guess. Like on top of the gun, that's how it looks on top of the gun. And then with the rotor,
you just put it on your gun.
With the rotor, that's how the rotor looks. See what I mean? Kind of like a bubble. You feel me? A little bubblish going on here. What else can we do? I guess the only con I would have to say is if your Spire dies when you're playing, you're SOL, because there's no anti-jam, because you have no batteries, so you're just gonna be sitting there. With the rotor, at least batteries. You have the pin, the anti-jump pin, or jam pin. Ooh. But so that way at least you can still bead paint somewhat, but you can't shoot nearly as fast because you have to keep pulling this to get paint in. So probably I'd have to say the battery dies, the rotor would run with that. But you rarely ever have to change batteries on this because it's legit. Like I said, I haven't changed them since February. What else? Anything else? Cameraman, any questions, comments, concerns, whatever we can do here. And I don't know if he was thinking about you sharpieing this.
Swag.
He did it. He sharpied it. But alright guys, well, I don't know if that's going to help a lot, but we don't have any paint because we shot it all through our new guns. So we don't have any paint to really test it, but the rotor obviously will feed faster because all it does is this. And with the Spire, it's G-force activated and kick activated. Let's see how the Spire's moving up and down. But yeah, alright. Well, I don't know if it's going to help or not, but hopefully it'll help you guys in deciding. I would personally choose the Spire over the rotor. What would you choose, Mr. Cameraman?
My reference. I would choose the Spire.
See, we both choose the Spire because...
Just because it's just flat out sexy.
Yeah, and I mean the Spire is relatively newer, which I mean doesn't really do anything. But like I said, I would use it more, and the speed feeds that come with it is still going to be as big. Like, if I had a pod, I could show you how much surface area there is.
But if you're doing scenario guns, I go for the rotor just because reliability.
Well, that's his preference, but with scenarios, you can always turn the LED off, and this thing has never let me down, and his rotor's let him down a couple times when we were playing it on moto and PVC and such. It'll just like stop feeding, and I'll have to anti-jam it and replace new batteries and all that good stuff. Alright guys, well, rate, comment, and subscribe.